Welcome into the Pine Room Podcast. Things are a little different this week as we were busy, and myself, Cooley, and Jarrett decided to take things into our own hands and do a show from home. So each of us are at our respective setups to bring you another episode of the Pine Room Podcast. This week is a bit of a visual episode, so if you're just listening to this, go ahead to the YouTube and check it out because we watch some stuff, we react to some things, and we have a few laughs. So tune in to the Pine Room Podcast, and this one's a little bit different. Enjoy. Also, my microphone is a little messed up here at the beginning of this show, and I think it's only like that way for like 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so just bear with me. And things turn out. Again, enjoy. All right, welcome in Pine Room Podcast, episode 130.
Wait. You gotta get a little more excited.
I can't because this microphone. I can't. This microphone.
Hey guys,
I can't.
welcome into the Pine
This
Room.
microphone's too
Unfortunately, we have
sensitive.
to do this podcast.
Welcome into the Pine Room.
I don't want to be here.
Get way louder.
Welcome into the Pine Room Podcast. Episode 140.
190.
140.
Oh.
140. We're here. This is a different thing that we've done. Obviously, you might be able to tell audio-wise, maybe not. Myself, Cooley, and Jarrett, we're not in studio. There's a lot of stuff going on right now in the podcast or in our group, and we just don't have a lot of time to sit around in the studio right now. So we chose to do this for tonight.
We decided to do a work from home day.
Yeah. We
took
took
it
You
remote.
can see it. We have everybody's different setup.
Yeah, everybody can
Yeah.
see where we actually
Does anybody? Do you guys like my setup in the background?
yeah.
It looks good, doesn't it?
If you're just listening to this, just go to YouTube and watch it. We're here doing stuff. We're going to react to some things and talk about different topics and browse Reddit for some fun stuff. So,
Job, you're recording, right?
yes, I'm recording. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure.
I'm recording. Welcome into the Pine Room Podcast, episode 140.
You can see where we live.
Since last time, what have we done? We recorded the pizza episode, which has gotten probably the most response of something we've done in the past year.
Can I
year
comment
and a
on
half.
that?
Go ahead.
Everybody freaking out about the Papa John's and the Pizza Hut. If you're gonna sit there and tell me that it is not better than the majority of the local pizza,
I agree,
you're
but I
lying
think-
to yourself. And
Whoa.
And before we say, oh, it's not Ohio Valley, it's in Ohio Valley. It counts. I'm not done. And listen, do not sleep on the Hut. The Hut is good, and you get the cheesy crust. You get the thin slice. That's fine. They got a lot of different options that you can get at Pizza Hut. Papa John's, you get the little banana pepper in there.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree that Papa John's and Pizza Hut are good, but I think the point of
Doesn't matter.
the discussion was the pizza's in the Ohio Valley.
It's in the Ohio Valley.
I mean, it's in the Ohio Valley, but it's not an Ohio Valley based.
We didn't clarify
I would say,
that.
listen, I would say I enjoy Papa John's. I haven't had Pizza Hut since I was probably like 10. But
It has been a while since I've had it.
And here's
Papa
another
John's
thing.
is good.
But if you're an adult and you go into a Pizza Hut by yourself, I think you need to check yourself.
Well, I don't know if I've ever.
See if there's a Pizza Hut close.
I don't
to
know if I've ever gone in by myself, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
picked
saying
it up.
if you're an adult and you go into a Pizza Hut by yourself and sit in a booth, you need.
Why is that frowned upon, but not?
Because Pizza Hut is for children.
Okay, now you're getting out of control.
Pizza Hut buffet is for children.
I
It's
don't
for
know about all.
for
I would
children.
agree. I agree with
You don't
that.
have to eat the buffet. Whenever I eat the buffet,
right now
used to
they
eat the
have-
buffet, I'd get all the seeds.
I mean, I feel like there's always something new, and there's always some kind of deal going on there. I mean, they have a 7 for $7 deal lovers, $7 My Hut box, and then Chicago Tavern style pizza. That actually looks pretty good.
That's
but-
probably good.
I mean, it looks decent, but again, I don't think I've ever been like, I want Pizza Hut right now. Like, I don't think I've ever been to the point where I was like, if I was really hungry, I'd be like, oh man, if I want a Pizza Express. That's all I'm using.
I don't know, man.
And if I'm gonna go to a sit down restaurant, I feel like I'm not gonna go to Pizza Hut. Well,
I think you
especially in
guys are
Wheeling.
sleeping.
Especially in Wheeling, the Pizza Hut's under the interstate.
Definitely.
There's
Well,
the
you don't
one
have
in
to go there. You can
there's
get it
the one
delivered.
in there's the one in Bridgeport.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we passed it to go to the sushi place.
I just the one in Wildberg holds a special place in my heart
So
that used to be there.
There's some.
More sentimental value than it is quality.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of bias going on. They used to send me and for Christmas they'd send us like a gift card every year because they knew we loved it so much.
Okay, so what? Oh, we're hitting pizza again. This is it. We've had so much backlash of the pizza.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it's unwarranted if I'm being honest.
I should read some of the comments here in a little bit because it's not as good as all the the local.
I think local pizza is a little overrated if I'm being honest.
I need to do my Pittsburgh list.
I don't think I've had
once I
different...
get some more places up here. But no, I don't think any of the chains, and we'll stop on pizza, but I don't think any of the chains in Wheeling are better than the local places.
Well, that remains to be seen. Wait, what did you just say?
I said I don't think any of the chains, like Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesar, are better than any of the local.
I disagree with that. I
completely disagree with that.
I can't. I know a lot of people love it, and we can get off this topic soon. But I honestly, and maybe it's just because I don't get it that often, and I don't get it in the restaurant, and I eat it usually when it's halfway cold, and I got to reheat it. I do not like DeCarlo's or Patsy's or whatever the hell you want to call it. We had the argument on the radio today. It's the same thing, Patsy's and DeCarlo's, and I think it's overrated, and I just have never. Not that it's. If you like it, you like it. I'm sure the people that made it are great, but I've never liked it.
What about it? The cold cheese?
I don't know.
I think that's the only good part.
The sauce is like real acidic. It always gives me like agita. It always gives me.
Can we agree on something, Job? Local pizza and around Wheeling really isn't like.
Well, it seems like
I don't think it's like the best. It's not that great.
It seems like that was a consensus of like 4 people that I saw in the comments that it's a sad pizza scene.
Some of the comments that we got. This was actually just a little bit ago. Pizza Hut at 2 is diabolical.
Yeah, and listen, that's my dog, but she's got to take that back. That's a horrible
someone
comment.
That says, go to the Mid-Ohio Valley and rate Pizza Place Pizza.
Doesn't exist. I don't think that even... Nobody in the Ohio Valley except that person has ever heard of that place.
It's in Marietta, Ohio. No, pizza...
that's what they mean by
the original pizza place. Valley. That's not the... I guess
not the Ohio.
Is that Ohio Valley?
No,
yeah,
it's not the Ohio Valley.
I mean, I think the Ohio Valley goes from like the very top of West, like Chester, all the way down to like Parkersburg, I would imagine. But I could be completely wrong.
It looks good.
Screaming at me.
It does look
I've
good.
never considered that the Ohio Valley, but
well, let me look what the actual what is the Ohio Valley.
Well, you're probably right, but I feel like if you talk to anybody around here,
yeah, like it's
nobody would ever say that.
Yeah.
Here's the pizza.
I do agree with that though. Like with the Carlos, I love the crust pieces way better than I like the middle pieces.
Like I'm sure there are probably locations in the world where if you threw that pizza on the ground, people would.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
people would like claw themselves
if
apart.
You're throwing that on, you can throw anything on the ground at that point.
Well, yeah.
So some other comments. Patsy's easily clears. No Pizza Villa. Damn, we were talking about that today. I've never heard of Pizza Villa.
That's what I'm saying. These places don't exist.
Miss Gianna Moore's.
Pizza Villa's in Wheeling.
I know. It was a South Wheeling. I didn't know that was a thing.
I've never heard of it in my life.
I've never seen it ever.
Maybe it's our sleeper.
Yeah, maybe that's what we should
I've
do.
never even seen that in Wheeling.
Maybe we should go give that a try. And then reevaluate ourselves.
Some guy says better ingredients, better pizza.
Who says that?
Some guy named
John. Let's go.
He said, someone says Greco's ?
Yeah.
Fabio's in all caps.
Can someone explain to me the Greco's hype?
It doesn't have people who have Greco's haven't eaten fucking food in their life.
I think they let that stupid chocolate pizza get to their head, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's the best."
Bumps it way up.
But
no, it doesn't. That's not pizza. That's a dessert.
Greco's in store is okay. I mean, I haven't had
I mean-
Greco since I was like 11, and I got my first pocket knife when I was in Greco's in the booth, and I left it in the store.
Oh my god!
But I've never ever I've never in a million years like man, I'm hankering
You
for
left
pizza,
a
man.
pocket knife
Yeah,
in Greco's?
my dad got us our first pocket knife, and it was a yellow fold-out pocket knife from like the hardware store next door.
Yeah, from
And he
True
gave
Value.
it to me, and I left it in the booth.
They probably shut the store down the rest of the day when they found that.
This person
Here's
says
a list of
Fabio's in
Wheeling
all caps.
pizzas. DeCarlo's Pizza, DeFelice Pizza, Vacelli Pizza, Greco's. Pizza Villa is on here. It's got 11
So maybe
reviews.
we need to, you know what? Maybe next week, or maybe even Friday when we go back to the studio, we'll get Pizza Villa. We'll have to
Pizza
try it.
Express. And one of the comments on Pizza Express has 3 reviews. It just says crazy. Papa John's
Crazy.
Pizza is up here. 9 reviews.
Look at that. Oh, it's Patsy's. Oh,
Hold on, hold
Patsy's
on.
Pizza.
oh,
Is this Ohio Valley?
I thought it was ranked.
This is all Wheeling. I mean, but this is how many people have reviewed these pizzas.
And look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Scroll
What's at
down.
the bottom? Domino's.
Scroll down. Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars.
So I'm not the only one throwing them on the list.
No, it's at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, but that's their opinion, though. But I was being ridiculed for having it on my list. And it's not Ohio Valley. But if you say, what's the best chicken spot around, and someone said Chick-fil-A, you're not going to be like, oh, that doesn't fucking count.
I think I would, because that's not like it's not like a chicken place.
What is
Like-
it?
Like if I asked if somebody asked me what's the best chicken place around, I'd think of a local.
Now, what if they
place.
said, all right, what's the best chicken sandwich in Ohio Valley? You would probably say Chick-fil-A.
I would probably have to say somewhere like
chicken place? There's no such thing as a chicken place.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like a
it's
chicken-
hypothetical.
What
but
about
still,
Duggars?
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a great spot. That's in my. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good
Maybe
one.
maybe next episode we'll do our top 5 restaurants in Wheeling.
Duggars to me.
Or is-
Now we got to
Ohio
clarify.
Valley.
Does fusion count?
No.
no.
Oh, dude. See now. Oh, my
Dude,
God.
There's a fusion everywhere.
There's
It has to
fusions
be
everywhere.
local, like Ohio Valley restaurants, like Figs.
I don't
Jed's,
understand the
Applebee's.
hatred for chains. Oh, like
I know it's not hate. It's just
Hatred
local.
for change.
not. I just don't see what's wrong with putting that in my top 5 if it's a part of the valley.
Here's some
Anyway.
things to do in Wheeling. Here's some things to do in Wheeling.
Oh, this is great.
This
actually.
just popped up.
This is great.
I don't know who this fella is, but
This fella.
see now this is tours in Wheeling. If you're interested in going to the tours, best
Really?
of this is all Pittsburgh stuff though. It's showing
What's it
Pittsburgh
say?
stuff.
It's tours near Wheeling. Can you put like a top attractions in Wheeling?
Oh, here we go.
That's
the
what I'm talking
Kruger Toy
about.
and Train Museum.
That's awesome. I want to go there. I think I've been there when I was like 2.
I don't even know that was a thing.
Suspension Bridge. I don't know if that's necessarily.
Isn't that awesome? I mean, I guess it is now. That's
You can walk
historic.
across it.
Yeah,
That'd be
Man.
fun.
Capitol Theater. I
That's-
guess good stuff going
that's
there.
good.
Oglebay Good Zoo.
That's good.
Okay.
Look at that panda. There's some good stuff there.
We'd still need to do a show from there.
Glass museums. I don't necessarily.
That's-
I don't know about that. I mean, it's cool.
That'd be exciting.
It'd be
I love
cool.
number 7 on the list.
The Wheeling Island Racetrack
what I'm
and
talking
Gaming
about.
Casino.
That's awesome.
They might as well throw Godfathers on there.
Yeah.
Let's
Amphitheater.
see. There's a couple more things. In
I
there,
mean,
but it could be a lot worse. It could be
Yeah, I
a
mean,
lot worse.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
all right.
We should make a top 5 worst places to visit in Wheeling. I don't know what it would be on there.
I was saying Godfathers, but I don't think that's a bad place to go.
What does that?
I don't know if
even
that's
mean?
the
Oh, you said worst place, but I think it's more of an experience than anything.
It is an experience.
All
Not that
right.
I've been there.
Have you guys ever done Reddit 50/50?
No, what's that?
Real quick, while you look that up, I looked up where the Ohio Valley goes to. I had no idea. This is kind of crazy to me. The Ohio Valley is the it's. Oh, never mind. This is saying the actual Ohio River. It goes from Pittsburgh to to the Mississippi River in Cairo, Illinois.
What's that got?
That's not the Ohio Valley.
I don't. What do you guys consider the Ohio Valley?
I would consider the Ohio Valley from the very top of West Virginia, like Chester and like Hancock County, all the way down to like Parkersburg.
I don't even know what's in Hancock County.
It's like Well, I was gonna say Oak Glen. You know that didn't.
Well,
help.
I fucking know what Oak Glen is.
That didn't. Okay. All right.
50-50.
But go ahead, Jub.
Okay,
Explain.
So Reddit 50-50. This stuff I'm not going to be able to actually show on show on our YouTube. So if you're interested in watching this, we're just gonna get the audio reaction for this because I can't show. I might be able to play it and then I'll blur it out. I'll blur it out if it's bad. But this is called Reddit 50-50, and basically you get like two options. And you take a gamble, and it's either, for example, a pale, rotting dead body in the snow, or
wait, what?
Proof that humanity's evilness has no limits.
Oh my god!
Two really good choices.
So what is the goal here? What is 50-50?
You're supposed to guess which one it's going to be.
Okay, so throw it back over.
Okay, so pale, rotting dead body in the snow. Or prove that humanity's evilness has no limits.
To me, from the blurring... So you're not showing this. People can't see this right now, right?
I mean, what a start, Job. Jesus.
Okay.
I want to show a dead body?
No, I'm not going to show it, but... okay, ready? All right,
I'm going to say that it's a pale, rotting dead body.
We might get our first canceled episode here. Jesus. This is like a Logan Paul... Oh, they drew a dick on it.
Why they drew a wiener on it?
That's what I would do. Look at it. He's embarrassed.
He's upset.
It's a seal in the snow.
Yeah, no, people can see it now. People can see it.
Oh, I hope they can.
He does look
it's
sad.
A seal with a wiener on his back.
What would you rate that drawing?
Like you know what though? You know what? You would do this.
That's exactly what I would draw.
You would draw that. Look at him. He's
poor guy.
He knows.
Why'd you do this to me? All right, next one.
They really look like dogs.
Are those his legs?
All right. Bean paste spread on a metal bar, or aftermath of man getting sucked into a Boeing 737 engine.
Oh
boy!
My God!
Judging by the spherical blur, I'm gonna guess number 2.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
I'm gonna say it's bean paste.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah, we're not showing that one.
Yeah, that one's not.
Nope. 50-50's off to a good start.
I really didn't see it.
No, but I thought this was gonna be like, what are the chances this happens? Or not every one of them got a dead body.
Well, no, I used to watch Uberhaxor Nova, who used to be a YouTube. Well, he still is, but he was really popular back in like the mid 2010s. He would do this like every week, and it would make me laugh so hard the way that he would react to this. So here's the next one. A defeated Yu-Gi-Oh player or the aftermath of a subway stabbing.
I'm going to hope it's the Yu-Gi-Oh player.
I'm going to say Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait, did it?
Are those Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
It's a defeated Yu-Gi-Oh player.
It is. Yeah. It's a defeated Yu-Gi-Oh. Wait.
Okay, he's okay.
Man. All right, we can show. He's got Tim's on. Oh no,
those
aren't Tim's.
Is that blood though?
No,
that's a backpack.
That's backpack.
Okay, here I can.
Yeah, we're good.
One.
Okay, he's
all right.
Good.
It's a defeated Yu-Gi-Oh player.
He dropped every card he had.
Jeez, wonder what happened.
Wonder why he's playing in the middle
in the subway,
like the back rooms.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, that was another thing. Spoiler ahead. We're gonna look at some back rooms, some liminal spaces.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Here we go. Big Nate comic strip that shouldn't be real, or guy having a rough time.
We're just gonna go with guy having a rough time.
I want to see the guy having a rough time.
It is not. It's the comic. I don't know if. Oh nope. We probably don't want to show that one.
What's wrong with this one?
Geez,
yeah, we'll skip that one. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later. Queen Liz escapes the palace, or man impaled on a barbed wire fence.
Jeez.
Oh, dude,
I'm gonna hope that it's the Queen Liz.
Look,
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
hope it's
see-
Queen Liz.
We're gonna absolutely see a guy
Come
just
on,
nail
Queen
that
Liz.
fence.
Queen
Come on,
Liz.
Give
Queen
me the
Liz.
fence.
Come on. Yay!
Yeah!
Look,
Impressive.
she's making it out. She's climbing out. She had enough. R.I.P. R.I.P. to the late queen. All right, last one.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no.
Jesus!
Job. I'm not gonna lie. This is not what I expected.
Oh my god! I don't know if I can throw up. The fact that the detail in this is scary. Rotten dead body of an Italian shopkeeper who refused to pay the money he owed to the Italian mafia Camorra, found on the north coast of Sicily and Messina by the Carabinieri. Or this image goes hard as hell.
The image that goes hard as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Please be that one.
Yeah.
What is
That's
that?
what I'm
Oh,
talking
One.
about.
it's a total with a shotgun.
And he's
He's
holding up
he's
the
defending
Pelicans.
his kin.
He's
Oh,
saying,
that
defending
they
his
could have used
kin.
that in our Outer Bank, Jarrett.
not today.
True.
Yeah,
They
little
coulda- they
spoiler
coulda
alert
done
there.
that.
Okay,
Ooh.
so the next thing I want to show here, and we can kind of BS in between these, but so if you guys, we were talking about this later or earlier in the week, liminal space. And
Yeah.
Hate him.
I think people out
Some
here.
of them I do.
Let's do the top of all time.
Is when we were talking about this before, I think it's so crazy that like there's just a room that you can see, and everybody in the world agrees. Yeah, that's like something's off about that spot
Like
or
a
like that
collect-
picture.
like a
Can you
collective.
get the definition of a liminal space? 'Cause
Yeah,
we were talking about it, and I don't even know what we started on or why we went on to that topic, and it kind of interested me since I saw it, and I never really knew what it was actually called. But what do you got?
I don't know. It's got a lot of. It's
What's the Google one that says back
well,
of the back there?
It says it has some, I don't know, some really like advanced definition here, but it's a liminal space is a transitional or transformative place or state that exists between 2 points, such as starting point and a destination. It can describe physical places like a doorway, an empty parking lot, or psychological states like as adolescence. So I think what the main point is, these are places that are between places like mall hallways, store hallways, stairways. They're not meant to be places that are like where you stay or where you finish. But I just exited out of my liminal space thing. But,
Yeah, it's right there on you.
I saw
but I
someone
think-
say like a classroom like that you would like spent your whole like childhood in, and you go in and it's empty. That could be considered like a liminal space.
I guess it's like
Yeah.
but you're right. Everybody has a collective thought that this something's wrong here. Like this is not. I don't want to be here. We'll just start off here and go through a couple of these. But like this first one doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
that's
one's like
not
the
too
top
bad.
voted one ever. That one really doesn't bother me that much. I
I
mean, a
can't
little bit.
tell though. I can't really
Is there
tell
a
what it
mirror
is.
there?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's a mirror that makes it look like it's way bigger than it is. If you're if you're just listening to this, go to YouTube and watch it. But we're explaining these, and this is more of a YouTube friendly episode because we're going to be looking at a bunch of stuff because we're home. But it's like I don't even know what it is. It looks like a bingo hall or maybe a fast
that's what it
food
is.
restaurant.
Yeah, it's a bingo hall.
And it's just got all these empty seats with colored chairs. And that's also a theme, is a lot of stuff is colorful, which is weird. So
Oh, it's empty.
this next
That
one
one
is
to me
just,
doesn't bother me that bad.
it's like the empty spot of a town that is expanding, and then the rest of the lot is just empty, and it's a house, which I don't, doesn't really,
That looks like there's nothing
That one doesn't-
anywhere near.
this one doesn't do much for me
That one
either.
a little bit.
We got to find some creepy ones.
Yeah,
We're going to get
some of
into
them
them
are.
here.
Like,
Okay,
To me, that
like-
one, yeah, I don't really like.
But
that
I don't,
one.
I don't know.
That doesn't do it for me
Is that
either.
liminal or is that just fucking
I
scary?
think it's just scary. That's not. I'm gonna
It-
scroll through here and try to find a few.
Yeah, I
like
wish
this
yeah,
right
Like-
here freaks
yeah.
me out a little
Yes,
bit.
That's
I
a
don't
good
like
one.
that.
And
Ugh.
if
I
you're,
don't like that.
it's like I can't just. It's like
And
a hotel hallway that it used to have a display or something. Maybe it was a museum, and they got rid of the display, and it's just an old looking tree and a window thing, and it
Like,
is
well,
very.
it's in like a
unsettling.
hallway, like that.
Yeah,
Almost
this is-
the hallway is like it almost like it never ends.
Yeah.
Sort of.
that's kind of the idea too. Is some of these places are, and I think that's what inspired the back rooms. If no one knows what the back rooms are, Jarrett, you didn't like that one. That
I
was
did
similar,
not like. Yeah, I
similar
didn't
to
really like
this.
one.
It's like a dark, I don't know, footpath in the snow. For some reason, that you guys were talking about this too.
Yes, that episode of
Rock
SpongeBob
Bottom.
always
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me. The Rock Bottom episode, and I don't know why. It was just like the feeling of that you would never get out of there, and you'd be stuck there forever.
Some of these aren't very good. When I
I
think
thought these were gonna be a little bit more spooky.
yeah, I'm kind of. I
I
mean,
think
this is pretty
people
good.
have. I think a lot of people have different definitions of what actually
Let's do this.
is a liminal space, and like what they think is scary and what they think isn't. Like, I guess like unsettling. I don't know. To me, they're more unsettling than they are scary.
Like I saw one of a pool,
Yeah, see
and
that
that creeped me out.
That is a little unsettling to me. That right there, that hotel room.
Yeah, isn't that the one that you were talking
That's
about?
the one hotel room that where that has
the fact that
fake
there's just
yard.
a chair in a corner is just a little weird.
Yes, a lot of these like just make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, there's like the ones where they have like kids stuff, and it's empty, like a playpen or the slides and things. Those are really creepy. And I don't really actually know why, but like big empty rooms are also scary to me for some reason. Like patterned carpets throw me off. A lot of these aren't too bad though. These aren't too bad.
I don't like
yeah.
that one.
And pools are also a theme, which I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe because if you fall in and drown, no one's there.
Let's I'm gonna fade out here, and then I'm gonna look up some new stuff. I'm gonna look at like back rooms. That might be a better.
Was it
one.
you or Jarrett that's like terrified of looking up?
Me. I hate looking up. There was a thing I saw on I can't remember what it was. This dude, the gravity switched on him, and he fell upward, and it was and it's absolutely terrifying.
He fell upwards.
Yeah.
What?
How can you fall?
He fell up.
So
Like
so he
in
was
real
standing
life?
up and his head went down.
No, like he was hanging onto a tree, and then he like flew up into space because they like
No way.
yeah. Oh man, I wish I could find the video.
And it's real.
No, it's not real.
I don't know if he's in like a gravity
That's
room.
what I thought you meant. Like that this was actually happened.
No, it's
No, but you were saying, which I agree with you. I hate looking up when I'm in a plane. I don't like looking up. That scares me.
yeah. That's the most horrifying. It's my most. It's probably my biggest fear. I don't know if it's a phobia, but it's one of my biggest fears is falling upward. If I jumped out of a plane and I didn't go down, I went up, and I just kept going up.
So you're scared if like one day you just decide to jump and you never landed. You just kept going.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think like.
If I just jumped out and went up. Now, see, this is now we're getting into territory that are familiar to me. Like these places are more scary.
They're
to
always
me.
like tan, like orange looking rooms.
Like that's horrifying in itself.
I don't like
know
that.
I don't think it's back rooms. It's a gigantic. What is that doll called?
Little Miss Muffet.
No, the red hand.
Raggedy Ann.
Raggedy Ann. Yeah, it's
Ew.
a big Raggedy Ann doll on a bed.
A doll's not creepy though. Like I don't think that should ever have been a toy.
Raggedy Ann.
Just any of them. Like I think most dolls are kind of creepy.
Well,
Yeah, they are.
Well, let's get spooky time then. We're a little bit past the season.
Yeah, we're into
You're going into Christmas
time. We're into Christmas time.
We're in a
now.
horror theme.
But
I don't even know how we got onto this.
well, again, if you're listening to this, it's not going to do you justice. You can still, listen to us talk about this stuff, but you really gotta see this stuff to enjoy it. And enjoy it is a loose term.
Do you believe in ghost schools?
Ew. I was just talking about this recently. I'm kind of in between. I've always been to where like I don't want to openly say I don't because I don't want them to come out and prove to me that they're real. So like whenever we went to the penitentiary, if I'm in there and you ask me, I say yes, I believe in them. But in my own home, I say no, I don't.
Now,
Oh,
Job,
cool!
you're
You
on
would
the
like
other-
this one.
Is that spider web?
Yeah, spider webs.
That's not spider web.
Yeah, it's all over.
Ew! No! Ew! Ew! Now, what are you do if you wake up and that's your yard?
Oh, have you
gotta
ever,
be in
Cools, have you ever heard of
Australia.
Spider Village?
I think you got to set the whole yard on fire.
If
Now-
Hannah's cousin or Hannah is listen to this, you might want to turn this off. But this is called. This is in Bali. It's called Spider Village, and these spiders are taking over this city.
Oh my Christ!
And they're just all over the place in this city.
Nuke it.
And they're all over like the power lines. And
Ew, no, that's disgusting.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
what if you walked through this town? How much money would it take you to
No,
walk through
nope.
here?
Absolutely not.
How much for you to sprint through the middle of town with your mouth open?
Oh!
My
Oh
god!
my-
Oh my God!
Oh my god!
No, yeah, dude. They got to come together and be like, listen,
I
bomb it.
literally, I would,
evacuate everybody, bomb it, start it over.
I would have to move. I would have to move.
I'd rather live in the fucking Amazon.
Spider Village
living.
is terrifying. Let me see if
Now,
I'm gonna,
hold on. I want to go back to ghosts. Jub, you have a different opinion of ghosts.
I just don't think they're
Correct?
real. No one has ever given me legitimate evidence. But what we can do is we can react to some ghost videos, and we'll see if we believe them or not. But yeah, cool. Spider Village. Are you in or out?
What do you think? I'm absolutely. Yeah, I see one spider, I kill it immediately.
See, I don't like that. I don't like
What?
that. There's a poem about killing a spider.
No, I know. I've heard it, and
What have you heard?
well, you've read this to me before because we've talked about this. And listen, I won't go out of my way to kill it, but if it's crawling around near me, or if he's starting to build a little bit of a home in my house, then I'm gonna take care of it.
For all of you people that are so cruel to kill spiders, here's a little poem for you. She asked me to kill a spider. Instead, I get the most peaceful weapons I can find. I take a cup and a napkin, I catch the spider, put it outside, and allow it to walk away. If I am ever caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, just being alive and not bothering anybody, I hope I am greeted with the same kind of mercy.
Okay, but here's my thing.
Okay,
Say something was 30 times larger than me. The last thing I'm gonna do is go walk inside of its house and build a home inside of it.
Yeah, but you don't know. What if you just don't know?
I do know.
that was a really shitty poem. It didn't even rhyme.
Yeah, that
Poems
was
don't always rhyme.
I know, but I think there should at least
I
be
think they should
one.
rhyme.
That was an A B C D E F G H I.
That was just a
J, K.
statement.
Rhyme.
I don't.
What?
I just him going into the details of a poem.
Oh, right.
I wrote a poem recently.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You got it on you?
I
Why did you write a poem?
had to do it for work.
Dessert is an essential part to a quality life, and quality desserts make life all the more better. Had a long day at work and you need something sweet? Maybe you're out late and you need the perfect snack to cap off your evening. Or you're just a dessert lover with a knack for the finest of sweet treats. Well, say hello to the Brownie House, home of the best brownies ever. A family bakery dedicated to baking the world's best gourmet brownies, baked with premium imported chocolate, high-quality ingredients, and no preservatives. No prepackaged, pre-made, fake-tasting chocolate, no. These brownies are made from scratch, shipped nationwide, and delivered right to your door. And starting right now, you can head to yesbrownies.com and use the code PINEROOM, all caps, during checkout to receive 20% off your order. For the best brownies and more, take a trip to the Brownie House.
I bet it was awful.
Is she really pulled by a ghost?
Cool. So what are your thoughts here? It looks like a woman is working in a garage or something, and she just starts getting pulled off into the darkness.
That's fake
Yeah,
as hell.
it's fake. For sure it's fake. Look at the
She
you can
grabs
see-
the thing that it's being pulled. She's
Yeah.
being pulled by.
She's full of shit. I hate that stuff. That's why I never believe in this stuff. The reason I never believe any of this stuff is because it's all crackpot lunatics who, well, not all of them. I guess normal people do believe
So you're
in it.
saying Ghost Adventures is fake?
1,000%
Yeah, what?
Ghost
Zach
Adventures is fake.
Baggins. You're saying Zach Baggins is a liar.
Not,
Are you saying he's not?
He might not be. I'm not going to say he's a liar, but he's definitely I'm going to say he definitely probably. I mean,
What?
He's taking advantage of, not taking advantage of people, but he's like, people are stupid enough to believe it, so of course he's going to make money on it.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
But you like Ghost Adventures.
I love Ghost Adventures because it just entertains me. I just think it's the most entertaining thing ever. And apparently, Zach Baggins, this could be libel. I don't know if this is true or not. He came to Wheeling when they were doing the penitentiary. And if you go back in the episode, it's like episode 2 that they ever do the show. It's at the penitentiary. And Tom Stiles, who led us through the penitentiaries in Ghost Adventures. But apparently when Zach Baggins was in town, he was just like slaying the whole time he was here. Like,
what do you mean slaying?
Like,
hooking up with girls?
Like laying it down while he was here.
Really?
How do you know that?
I was told by somebody who saw him in a bar. I think it was the 19th hole he went to. And he just ran through him. I mean,
is Zach Baggins like
the spirit of
it? No. Is he like top 10 like dudes ever?
No.
Zach Baggins?
Yes.
Top 10 dude?
Not just like dope. Like,
yeah, this
dude, are you kidding me?
Oh my god, that's a top 10 dope dude.
He's just like sick.
I mean, he's a liar though.
Go to that one right above there, Joe.
He just does it, man.
Is he married?
Dude. Like, the guy just scammed everybody in the world.
Look at that shirt.
He just does it, man. He always dresses in like the what's that one style called? Like oh shit, it's
emo?
No, it's like these crazy style shirts. They used to be popular in the early 2000s, like with the shit all over them.
What's he up to
Tiger
now?
King wears the kind of shirts. He's got a museum in Vegas. He's got like some museums, like the most haunted place ever, according to him. But he's
like
just the dude,
guy,
man. But I'll tell you who's even my bigger fan of. My boy Aaron Goodwin. Aaron Goodwin, listen, this guy.
Yeah, he was good too.
If you believe in this shit, they put Aaron Goodwin through hell. They'll be like, this place has a demon that has totally killed 4 family members, and the place is caught on fire 3 times, and it all happened in the boiler room. And then Zach will go, Aaron, you're going to the boiler room by yourself. And then Aaron will go in there and just be terrified. This is my dude, though. This is where I learned big stepping from.
I know you don't believe in it, Job, but all these like haunted places some places do look haunted. If you were to go in there by yourself, are you scared?
Well, yeah, they look haunted, but they're not. I'm more afraid of the things that are in the dark, like actual real things, like animals or people.
Okay, but hypothetically, they've checked the building. There's no animals or like people that can like come in and fuck with you. There's none of that. It's strictly possibility of ghosts.
I really don't think it would bother me. I really don't think it would. I don't think it would.
What about... Do you believe in the people in the woods? What are they called? Skinwalkers or something?
Yeah.
You believe in that?
No. None of that stuff is real. None of that stuff where it's like they always believe too, and we can say this because we live in Appalachia, but people say that the Appalachian Mountains are the most haunted, disturbing place to ever get caught out at night. And it's like I see comments on whatever on not Facebook, but on TikTok. It's like, don't you think this is haunted? Get stuck out in Appalachia by yourself.
I hate those people that go on there and act like there's shit around their house. Like they'll go like dress up. There's this one lady that like thinks that she's being stalked and haunted by like some woman, but she is the woman that she just does it for TikTok likes. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, literally every person that does that on TikTok that says like they're being haunted or there's something, and I could be saying this right now, and maybe there is fucking something in the Appalachian Mountains where we live, but I don't think any of that shit's real.
None of it's real.
I don't think skinwalkers are real. I don't think any of that dumb shit is.
Here's some creepy places that you might want to go visit, Cools. I remember these little rides. They were at the they used to be at the playground.
Yeah, I've never seen those.
And rock back and forth. This stuff just doesn't do much for me. I mean, if it was dark, maybe. It's like an old warehouse with like an exposed pipe.
The only thing that scares me about that is having to do labor.
That kind of looks
tetanus.
That kind of looks like maybe our new office.
Now this
season 2 coming soon.
This is where I get scared, Job.
This is where I would be
that's a little creepy.
I would just be unsettled because it's that liminal space thing where this doesn't feel normal. Like this is not a place I want to be. It's if you're just listening to this, it's like It's a room that's empty with 2 chairs in it, a bunch of crosses on the wall. It is fairly empty with a hallway in the back, and it just doesn't look. It's not a welcoming place. These don't really do much for me. The tunnels.
Oh, I don't like
the lighted tunnels.
I would say I'm not really scared of like some white ghost popping out and going boo. It's more I'm scared of like the demonic someone's body getting overtaken and the cross turning upside down and. That terrifies me.
And he starts banging his head on the wall.
Yeah, and he starts speaking some foreign language I've never heard of.
Yeah.
But none of the ghost shit. I would be more scared of running into other people.
Well, see, that's what. Did I talk about what I think is a common fear for everybody on the podcast? Did I talk about that?
Old lady?
The old lady.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know whether I talked about it. I think I did because Jeff, I think, was here. But the most terrifying thing in this would be not some ghost, like Boo Ghost at the end of this hallway, but a 95-year-old woman in a nightgown sprinting full speed at you from this hallway, going, "Yike, yike!" That would be terrifying.
That'd be terrifying no matter where you are.
Yeah, like you could be in fucking...
I could be in, like, McDonald's.
A Rite Aid, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking horrifying.
You turn the corner. I mean, I guess hospitals and that kind of stuff
are creepy.
That are no longer operational are creepy, but I mean,
that's like a building just being torn to shreds doesn't really scare me. It's just like
it's more the fear that one of these pipes is going to fall and impale you.
Or if I try to walk on the second floor, I'm going to end up in the dirt.
You're going to end up in the basement.
Yeah.
This was do you remember back when we were kids and there was that up by Nick's old house, there was a abandoned RV. And we used to go up to it, and there was a rumor that some like murderer was staying in it, and we would throw logs through the window.
Oh my god!
Throw logs through the window, and there was nobody that ever lived in
genius.
There. Something about though, for some reason, I think toys and stuff are a common. They're like a common.
Jump. Speaking of that, I was looking up. Because I always would watch these videos of like people and their stories that would go to like the Amazon jungle, and they would be like that. People are always saying like scared of like animals and bugs and shit that would kill you, but like they said the most terrifying thing in the jungle is running into another person.
Yeah, can you imagine how horrifying it would be to turn a corner and some in a leopard skin is standing there?
That is. Terrifying.
That's scary, but I feel like I could win that fight a whole lot easier than if some gorilla was breathing down my neck.
That's funny.
And then they bring like 19 other tribesmen with arrows and they shoot you in the face.
It's funny we're talking about this because I was just watching Joe Rogan and there was a guy that was on it that was talking about his experience. I think it was some kind of deep rainforest, and he was saying that he was there with workers. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe looking, I think they were fishing or something, or looking for some sort of species of animal or whatever it might be. And he said that his coworkers or whatever it were, they were saying that they had ran into people or they had heard people in the woods, and they actually the night of. They were out and about, and they had to hide from like these indigenous people. There were 100 of them, and they ran through the woods, and they went like in the direction, and they were being greedy. So the next day, they went out and they started fishing again, but they had to stay away from these people because these people would literally kill them. And they were out fishing, and then the guys were like, "We got to go back in because we hear those people." And the guy that was leading it was like, "You guys are just trying to have a day off. We don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. We're gonna keep working." So they keep working, and they hear a leopard noise. And the guy's like, "That's a leopard. I'm going to go." He's like, "I'm going to go." I can't remember why he went after it, but he either went after it or they were just moving in that direction of the leopard noise. And then all of a sudden he heard the leopard noise in a different location, and then it was in another location, and then another location, and he realized that these indigenous peoples were communicating with each other and were all over the place in the jungle, and they were like moving towards them, and I think they left. But
yeah, that's a good response.
It's that to me is absolutely terrifying because those people they don't
What's
have
that
any
video?
Well, they
don't care, but
this is what I believe is true. We talk about paranormal stuff or supernatural stuff. This is what I believe is true, man. This is the shit that is real. For sure real.
What is this?
Just take a look. There's a guy on a four-wheeler. He's in the woods.
Taking the four-wheeler up a creek right now.
Taking up a creek.
Which looks sick.
Look in the background. Look in the background.
Oh, what is that?
Oh,
it's Bigfoot, man.
That's fake as hell.
It's Bigfoot.
Yeah, see, I don't believe in Bigfoot either.
Now I don't know if this video is real, but I think Bigfoot is 100%
You're
real.
telling me that guy wouldn't have whipped that thing around and ran
Look
away?
at him.
Bigfoot's real?
Look at him.
That just, his
Look at
ass
Bigfoot.
is non-existent. But
I just think it's crazy that nobody's ever
he
seen
has
him.
diaper butt.
We've never seen a clear picture of Bigfoot.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
we would 100% have one by now.
What do you mean? Well, that's the same thing with anything, though. Like Ghost. We would for sure have clear pictures of Ghost.
Which
Look
is
at
why
that.
I say they're not real.
That's Bigfoot, man. He's here. Maybe
Like,
he's
but
just that good.
But it's so easy to just throw on a suit and
I know.
we should make one of those.
I do believe he's real, though. I genuinely believe that Bigfoot's real.
So you think he's extinct now?
I mean, that's definitely. I mean, there was the one in Red Dead. This is the most famous picture. Or I think it's either the
that's the one
picture, not this video, but that right there. That's like the most famous
that's
picture
the
ever.
one.
A Bigfoot of him walking in stride.
Ew.
I don't know, man.
You think it's like possibly just some guy that had some kind of hair disease?
And he was so embarrassed of himself that he just.
Yeah, like maybe he was
Bigfoot?
shunned from his village.
Is he in the Appalachian Mountains too? Or is
Bigfoot?
he out west?
He's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh my God.
Not Bigfoot.
That
That's
looks like
Littlefoot.
Godzilla. I just
Littlefoot.
I just saw too. I was looking up because I was trying to find the like what that's called, like the being scared of another human and like in the jungle. And I came across. Have you ever experienced the panic in the woods? For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, panic in the woods is basically a phenomenon or a feeling felt when deep into the woods that causes the experiencer or a sudden out of nowhere panic, anxiety, and urge to run. The panic is commonly accompanied by deafening silence of the woods and a buzzing sound in one's ears.
Ew.
I don't think I've ever had that before.
No,
I mean,
hell
I've
no.
definitely been in the woods where I know Jub, you and I
weird
and our
noise.
cousin went on a hike one time and went pretty far. We actually did kind of get lost. And there was a point where I kind of did start to panic a little bit, but I also was like 12 at the time. But this makes me I do kind of want to go on a hike. Go out in the wood.
And this makes me want to go on a hike?
This is a potential
Yes.
skinwalker, like Cool said. These are just coyotes, dude.
Yeah, I say that's just coyotes.
I don't know what the howling noise is.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's just coyotes.
All that stuff is fake, though. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I do believe in Bigfoot, though. Sasquatch.
I got some questions for you guys.
Wait, before we do that, tell me this is not the most horrifying thing ever if you saw your 95-year-old neighbor doing this up your driveway in the middle of the night. Like, you just happen to look out the window and she's doing this up your driveway.
Ew. What the hell is that?
It's a person.
Not a naked person with just shoes?
I don't know, but he's crawling on all fours, running up some guy's driveway.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Something about being on all fours is scary.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
For the most part. Yeah.
I'd be scared too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
So I got a question for you guys.
Sorry.
So if you could have if you could have footage from one memorable moment in your life, what would that video be?
Oh, that's a tough one. There's so many moments that I think I would want on. What was yours? Do you have an answer?
I thought at first it'd be like some baseball moment, like a state championship win or something. But I feel like it would be something more like I tell you what would be really funny to see is when we were on the boat in Antigua out fishing.
Oh, Frank's boat?
On Frank's boat.
That would be unbelievable.
We told that story. That had to be, that probably was like almost 100 episodes or so ago. I guess I just like briefly tell it again. We were We were in Moby Dick. He's looking up.
Antigua.
So, yeah, we were in Antigua and Barbuda, which is, you don't know, is like way. Get Antigua on the map because it's like way down. It's almost near like Venezuela. It's like almost as south as you can go in the Caribbean. But anyway, we were there on a trip and we went on a fishing charter where we thought that I guess we thought it was just going to be a normal fishing trip. We stood up, we fish, and we go out. The sea was pretty rough to start.
So if you're watching this, Florida, obviously, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. Here is Antigua.
Yeah, so it is. It's way
little
down.
island.
It's way down south. We were closer to South America than we were the U.S.
Yeah, it was a long flight, and it was very dark. It would get dark super early there because it was still on Eastern time, and like it's way farther east. But anyway, we go out on the sea. Can the people see that picture, Job?
The one I have up now?
Yeah,
That's what it looked like for
This
us
is
out
what
there.
it looked like.
Yeah.
yeah, that is what. And I think it was it me or you that asked, "Is this normally how rough it is?"
Yeah, I was like, hey, it's just like a rough day. He goes, oh, no, this is perfect.
This is beautiful weather.
Yeah, it was beautiful weather. So
There was water coming
Hey,
over
this
the
fucking
side of the
boat.
boat.
Yeah,
And it was
the fucking
pretty-
boat's going to flip over.
So, I mean, there's water coming over the sides, and there's 6 of us on the boat, and we're just sitting there, and we probably got at least a couple miles off of the coast, and we still were sitting down because it wasn't a deep sea charter. It was just kind of an out like around the islands fishing charter, and basically we thought that we were going to stand up to the regular thing, and at one point we just kept going and going and going.
I
and
remember telling somebody, I was like, I was looking at the trawl, and I remember I remember him saying we were trawling, and I couldn't remember what that was. And then I remember when we were in Alaska, we were trawling for salmon, and trawling, you don't stop. You keep going with the boat until you catch something, and then you stop and you reel it in. So he was like, we're going to go trawling, and I'm thinking, well, we'll trawl on the way out, and then by the time we get out there, we'll stop, bring the trawls in, and we'll start fishing. But the waves, there was never a break in the waves, and like one of our guys was getting sick over the side of the boat, and I looked at Jarrett, and I said, guys, I don't think we're going to stop.
Yeah.
And we got like 25 minutes in, 35 minutes in, 45 minutes in, and we still didn't stop. And I was like, this is not good.
And we're just sitting there on this boat, and the whole time, just boom, boom, we'd go up over the crest of a wave, bam, back down, bam, another one. And then at one point, they went out to go, the captain and the first mate went out to, like, I guess they were collecting their nets from pots that they had out in the sea.
Oh, yeah.
And they got tangled in some of the nets. The way that the guy,
Yeah,
I guess the
that's
first
what it was
mate
like,
wasn't
yeah.
a very good captain. So he goes and gets tangled in these nets. So then they stop the boat. Frank, the captain, gets pissed, and they're fighting in the cabin of the boat. And he pushed him. They pushed the guy onto the throttle, and it just goes. Smoke comes up from the back of the boat.
We didn't move.
We still never moved. It's like
I
we
looked
were in
over.
Park.
I looked over. Loopy's throwing up. Nick's had his head down. He's tapping me. He's like, we got to get out of here. I say he's not saying anything. You guys are dead. I looked at Frank. I said, Frank, you got to take us back in, man.
Yeah,
He's like, why? You sure? What the fuck are you talking about, Frank?
Because at that point, it was like
I'm seeing black smoke and water go over my head.
It's like we wanted to catch something.
He
but
got in a full-blown fist fight in the cabin and fell on top of the throttle. And, I mean, we're dealing with it felt like 40. Like, this, what I'm showing right now, this is what it felt like out
really
in
did.
the water.
It felt like
it felt like 40-foot waves off the coast.
Oh. Yeah, that's it right there. That's all we saw.
That's all it was. Water.
That's not a bad one, yeah.
Just water smashing over top. But that would be a good one just to have to show people how insane that
yeah,
was.
back to the question. That would be a very, very good one to show. Cool's another one that I would love to show. And I don't know if we've ever told this story on the show, was when you and I ran from the cops.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one.
I think that would be a great one.
What's the statute of limitations on this, though?
No,
are you
we'll
incriminating
be all right.
yourself?
I mean, at this point, I think we're all right. I think we're.
Well, what happened?
Well, we were in college, and we were at I wouldn't even say. I think it was just a basic pregame, and the place that we were at was an apartment complex, and obviously, when you play music in an apartment, people are gonna get pissed off. You know how it goes. So we were drinking. I think I might have only been 19.
I think you're 19 because I was 20 and my license was suspended.
Yeah, so I was probably only 19 at the time. And so we're drinking at a place, we're having a good time, and the cops show up, of course. So we run upstairs into the closet of this apartment, and we're hiding in there like, oh, I think we should be all right. We're good. They're not going to find us up here. And here we're sitting there, and it's quiet, and we hear boom,
boom, boom,
boom, boom, boom. The cop comes in with a flashlight. Where there's like 7 of us in this closet. He opens the door. He goes, "All right, let's go." So you're like, "Oh fuck, what are we gonna do?" So there's another cop downstairs. He's got everybody lined up. They're giving their IDs and their school IDs. So Cooley and I are walking down the stairs. The cop is, I think he was still, the other cop was still upstairs looking for other people in the upstairs. Cooley and I are walking down the stairs, and I said, "Cool, we got to get out of here." and he goes, "Nah, we're all right, man. We'll be okay." Mm-hmm. So then we line up with everybody else down in the bottom floor. And it seriously was like a movie. It honestly was like a movie. The cop is going down. The cop, and I don't know if it was an RA or somebody else, was going down the line collecting everybody's IDs. And he's getting like 4 away, 3 away, 2 away. And then Cools goes, "Yeah, you're right. We got to get out of here."
So, because I didn't know that they were checking IDs at first when you first asked me. Because my ID had been suspended. So I don't know if that even matters. But at the time, I was terrified for him to like check my ID, figure out like
that's a whole nother story of why you got your license suspended. But so there's a kitchen, and the back door was like right around the corner of this wall. So as they're like 2 more people away, him and I slowly start to walk towards the back door, and then as soon as we get around this corner, boom, dart out of the back door, through the screen door, and then into the woods, which thank goodness we're right on the other side of the door. And we run into the woods, we're full sprint, and another guy behind us, like, I mean, it's dark out. There's snow on the ground. The wind's blowing, the snow's coming down, and full sprint, and another guy behind us, wham, hits this tree branch, knocks his hat off. He falls down in the snow. We're gone. They're like, "All right, buddy, you're on your own." So we just kept running and running it, probably for like at least 3 more minutes into the woods. But we did get away. We were safe. We didn't get caught.
And nobody snitched.
Nobody snitched. We were good. We made it out safe. And that would be, to answer the question, that would be another one that I would love to have on camera.
I've been trying to think of something, and I don't know why this one is the one that keeps popping in my head. There's obviously a whole lot better ones I could probably choose from in my life, but it's a summer day. All of us are swimming. It's me, you, Jarrett, in the pool. And all of a sudden, we hear these stomps. It's our buddy Nick running as fast as he can.
Oh, shit.
He's running as fast as he can. He's trying to mimic Red, our buddy Red, who does just run and jumps into the pool. And he's running full speed. And we have this mat, like a floaty laid on the concrete. And I don't know if he didn't see it, but he's running full speed, and he steps right on that mat, and his feet went straight up in the air. He was level with the ground. And the first thing that hits the concrete is his head. And I would never forget how quiet it was.
It shook. it shook the concrete. It shook the concrete. It was so hard.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
I think we told this story with Jeff.
His neck snapped back so hard. I thought there was gonna be blood all over the poolside.
I think I feel like we told that story with Jeff on the show
Everybody got
recently.
so quiet. It's like,
my jaw dropped.
God, he's dead.
He's just holding his head.
Dead.
He just, oh my god. Oh my god. I thought, for a second, I really thought he was seriously going to have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I thought it was so bad.
Yeah. I was like, this is really, really bad.
Oh my god.
That is bad.
But as soon as we realized he's all right, I was like, I broke out in a tear.
Yeah, it's like a shit.
It was one of the hardest I've ever laughed.
It
I
was
thought we had to get like.
He was level. He was flat with the ground in the air. It's like he stepped on a banana peel.
He went from standing to on the ground in the fraction of a second.
It was unbelievable. That's something I wish I could
That is
rewatch.
that is a good one because I remember we had to really lock in because we thought like, okay,
I thought he was dead.
we're gonna have to like get dressed real quick and go take him to the hospital.
Yeah, he got really fucked up.
It ruined his day too. It ruined his day.
Oh yeah, his head. He had to be concussed.
Oh my god.
No doubt, he was concussed.
Oh my god.
Jesus, that is bad.
That is a bad one. Yeah.
You guys want another question here?
Fire away.
Before we wrap up here in a little bit.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Would you? This is an interesting one. Would you rather walk with a rollerblade on your left shoe for the rest of your life, or have an angry little person walking in front of you slightly slower than you want to go for the rest of your life?
What was the first one?
Would you rather walk with a rollerblade on your left shoe for the rest of your life? I'd take the rollerblade.
Wait.
1,000%.
And there's a short person in front of me.
So there's an angry little person walking in front. They say the M word, but I don't like that word. Or you have an angry little person walking in front of you slightly slower than you want to go for the rest of your life.
So every time you walk outside.
So like if you
he's in front of you.
Like if you take 2 steps to your car.
Yeah, he gonna get in the car with me?
No, he didn't get in, but maybe he does, because then as soon as you get out, like
if I get on a plane, do I gotta fucking buy him a seat?
Yeah, like if you gotta like hurry to your flight or you gotta hurry somewhere, he's in front of you, pissed
Why
off.
does it matter if he's angry?
Yeah,
Why does it matter if he's angry?
Is he cussing me out all day?
If you try to pass him, then he'll be like,
then he gets pissed, right?
Wait.
Stop!
Right.
Fucking stop!
No, I'm taking the
rollerblade for
I
sure.
might be. If you learn how to rollerblade on one foot, you could get around pretty quick.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is a really good one. I really like this one. What do you do when you have to shit at when you're at a girl's house? Jeez, I can't read.
I mean, is this a new girl?
I've done that. Wait, what? What's the question?
What do you have to do when you have to shit when you're at your Jesus Christ. Read
it out.
What do you do when you have to shit when you're at a girl's house?
I mean, if it depends on the scenario, but I'm probably not going.
Would it be? But what if you have to go?
Then you just got to go in and you got to handle business. But what am I? I mean, there's only 2 options here. You either go or you don't. Like, what am I going to sneak out and go to?
It depends. I would say that it really you just got to fight for your life. For me, I'd try to hold it.
No,
that's
but
what
there are times.
To hold it.
There are times when there is not a thing you can do and you have to go. It's happened to me before, and it was I could talk about what I've done once, and it is not. It is not. I would not end this.
I'm sure it's horrific.
Well. I would not end this well. But yeah, you got to go.
Yeah, that's what I think. If you can't hold it, you just gotta.
But
if you're judging someone for going, I mean, really,
but
she hasn't gone, and
but you know what damage you can do. You know what you can do.
But
everybody does capable of. You know.
Okay, don't put this on me.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm saying that if
everybody does this,
I know, but I'm saying, do you think that as a little kid, or as not a little kid, but as a new relationship, do you think that can do you think it has the potential of ruining a fledgling relationship? Like
I think it definitely does.
Ruining?
Yeah, it probably could.
If you
You had to
say her bathroom is, or her bedroom is like right in the same room as the bathroom, not in the same room, but the bathroom is right adjacent to her bedroom, and you got watching a show or something, and you go I'm gonna get up and go. I gotta go to the bathroom, and she goes, "Oh, I'll just pause the show." So now it's quiet, and she doesn't have she's got a fan in the bathroom, but it's not loud. It's not like a loud whirring fan. It's just an average, weak fan. And that it's going to be horrific. It's going to be loud. It's going to be like, there's going to be a payload behind what's already coming out. Like
a payload.
Okay. It's air packed like a t-shirt.
Jesus.
Like a t-shirt gun. The burst of air after a t-shirt comes out of the gun. It's going to be like that.
What are you asking me here?
How do you handle it?
You have to just bite the bullet, but you just got to pray to God that she's an understanding human and realize that she's probably done that at some point in her life as well.
What if you came out and she was crying?
She said, "I can't do this.
You got to leave.
Please. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my
God. She's got a towel. She's got a towel open her window.
She's like over top of her bedroom trash can, just throwing up.
Ew. Ew. What do you do in that situation? I think I just excuse myself and leave.
I'll tell you after this wraps up what I've done, because I can't say it on here.
Yeah,
I can't.
We don't need to share everything.
All right, I think we had a pretty good show here. We might do this again. This was fun. I like doing this.
I like it.
We might do this again sometime because we had fun. Then we could turn this into just something that we do randomly.
And hopefully we've been brainstorming. We've been super busy. That's why we're doing this. We just been crazy busy with football and basketball coming up, and hopefully we're gonna move into a new space here soon and really shake things up. But we were doing some brainstorming today, so I'm hoping hopefully we can get in there and really start to turn the game up here soon.
Yeah. Well, Pine Room Podcast episode 140. If you haven't listened to this, just go, or if you haven't watched it, go to YouTube and watch it. You can see all the shit that we've been reacting to, and see all of our faces here in our own setups.
Wait, real quick.
Should I give him a burp on the mic?
Yes,
no.
Give us a burp. And then 3 minutes ago, we just got a comment again on our TikTok. Pizza Express is #1 in the Valley.
Okay. Don't add that into the podcast. You better edit that out, I swear to God. There's no way you're leaving that in there.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I hope you all enjoyed.
Whoever was listening just wrecked.
Yes.
That's disgusting. Ew.
All right, we got to go.
Right.
I got games to play.
That's going to be a clip.
Pioneer Podcast, episode 140. Bye.
Bye, everybody.